Welcome back, everybody, and it's time to dig into the last week, what's happened in World of Warcraft. We're going to kick it off with some raid stuff this week, and right now you should be coming around to the Renown track within the Liberation of Undermine, where you should be getting your tiny little Torque pet and your fun-sized Flarendo, and could you not want them? They are just cool little replicas of what we kill in the raid, so definitely make sure you get those through your Renown guy. But if you're like me, my guild has really beaten the raid right out of me, and I just had to take a break. I think I've missed 2 or 3 raid nights, and really just pounding my face against my keyboard has been relatively difficult. And we're currently sitting on heroic Gallywix, and you know, we do great one week and then we go right back the other way the next. It's really just blowing my mind. But anyway, I hope that one day I'll get these tiny little baby pets, and I hope you do as well. More in the raid, more Muggsy. He was nerfed again, 5% reduced health in all difficulties. So if you're stuck on him in normal, heroic, or mythic, expect a little bit more of a help from Blizzard, and you will hopefully be able to shift him down, get in the Gallywix, and hopefully see how that goes. Just some things I think everybody should check out this week is make sure that you are now taking your alts and playing around with Winds of Mysterious Fortune, so you get the increased reputation and experience gain, all these kind of things. You had the I'm a little late now, but Time Walking was going on for Legion, but Winds of Mysterious Fortune you do get for about a month, so take advantage of that. And you have the new cooldown manager, which I've heard positive things about. I believe I'm getting errors on my screen from when I'm in Mythic Plus, and I get this nice little error box in the middle of my screen, and it just chills there the entire time I'm playing. So hopefully they're going to work themselves through that. It's got to be some kind of code issue on the weak aura side of things, because I'm not ready. I'm just not there yet to go change away from my weak aura setup, because it's taken me so long to perfect that. But the cooldown manager that Blizzard did implement, I do hear great things about. Very customizable. Does miss a few things here and there, but I think they're going to probably adjust that later down the line. So definitely recommend checking that out when you can. If you are so inclined to change a little bit of your weak auras and setup, I would just turn them all off, start from scratch, and see what Blizzard has to offer. Now, currently, Children Week is on kickoff day. It is April 28th right now. There are 4 new orphans we get to assist in this event, and when you see them all 4, take a second to look at Skibbles, the kobold little beautiful, cute little guy that I wish he could become my little companion, but I don't believe he can. And the other side, you know, we have cute little Skibbles. Now we have terrifying Threadus, which is the arachnid, you know, spider guy. But you can change him to a crab if you are so terrified of him that you have to turn it on to arachnophobia mode and get you through those quests. But definitely, you know, get out there, help the children. It'll be a fun event. And you do start that quest in Dornegal with Ulna, the matron in training, and there are a handful of new rewards coming down. There are 3 new pets, which not too bad. A little hyena with armor, a little bomb guy, and something else. I'll have a picture of it for you so we can all take a look at it. But you do get transmogs, 2 sets of transmogs from what I read, and toy guard weapons, so you can be your alliance soldier and your orc grunt that stands there with the wooden shield and a wooden weapon. So definitely take some time to do that. You know, if you didn't get anything from Noble Garden coming down, you now get to roll into Children's Week. So take your time, do that. I have 3 words for everybody here, and it's puzzling Cartel chip. Now, what a debacle this has been. I've been reading ups and downs, lefts and rights about this. I have a different look on this. When you really think about the Cartel chip, it was supposed to be introduced on the Renown track in the raid, which everybody was complaining that was far too long. By then, we won't need them, blah, 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 blah. Now, Blizzard did take the Cartel chip away completely, and, you know, when the children get angry and start getting upset and stomping their feet, you take away what they want, and that would be the Cartel chip. Now, Blizzard's out there, and they're a company of the people. They've been making a lot of changes right now to a lot that, you know, we've asked for as players, and I'm sure they're working on something to get that Cartel chip or something similar either this season or at the very least next season. But, you know, if we just stomp our feet and we cry loud enough and whine about how we didn't get this and that, Blizzard will fix it for us. Like I said, I have a different opinion about it, because I'm not super mad about it, because if you complain that where it was, then we had it taken away completely, now you're complaining it was taken away, pick a side. Do you want it or you don't want it? And Blizzard just did what they all should have done. They took it away. I would have too. Teach a lesson to the people who whine a little bit too much about this game and they just want all these handouts given to them. You know, I was the one running Priory for 25 times. I was trying to get into the Floodgate for trying to get the pacemaker thing. And, you know, I put in the time, I get it. And now, would I love a Jaster Diamond out of the raid with a Cartel chip? Absolutely. But am I heartbroken about it? No. I just feel like if you're destined to get it, you'll get it. And, you know, eventually Blizzard will give you a Cartel chip just so you can go to bed peacefully. The Flames Radiance has arrived and is in full force. And honest opinion, I don't mind the event. I love world events that kind of get everybody to show up at one spot. And we work as a team, Alliance and Horde, to try to, you know, beat the baddies. And this time it's spiders crawling out of the ground, coming to get us and kind of going after the Flames Radiance. And, you know, I can't say enough about the transmogs that you can get, the weapons. There's the white and black, the purple and black. So definitely really cool. My only wish with this Renown is it's a 10 level track, which is fine. So it's half the others. I think we should just get a little bit more. So the event happens every hour. And last night I was setting my reminders in my event tab in the map, which is a great addition to the game, may I add. But I think if you get the purple box, which is filling the bar completely, does fill up faster with the bosses, and depending how many people are there doing the stuff, you get 300 or 350 for that last one, like 75 and 100 and whatever. The first two boxes get you very little. I think we should just boost that up a little bit. Maybe the purple box give you 500, and maybe each event you could get 1,000, because it's taken some time. Now, granted, I know we have time to play around this, but you're supposed to be doing leveling alts. You're supposed to be doing all this other stuff. You got these events happening. A little bit of overload for me. So I really I was making my team wait for Mythic Plus because I was right in the middle of the world event, almost at the purple box. I think I got it twice. And got transmogs, catch-up gear for your warband, a lot of stuff that you can get from this event. So definitely take the time to go out and please do it. I think it's cool, and hopefully, I have not seen one yet, but the shadow links that will drop from the event and a couple other shadowy, smoky forms of mounts that we have there. So definitely get out there and try it. I don't know if you remember in the video that I put out last time about the 10 titles we were supposed to get throughout the renowned track of Flames Radiance. Well, now that we've all found out the event is live and in full force, it's now just down to 2, and it's Sentry and Sacred Templar, which are, the Sacred Templar is actually really cool, but if I was a paladin, form fitting with the new mogs, you'd be chef kissing. But, you know, I thought, what would it hurt to have the 10? You know, each level, your tabard levels up as you get more renown. All these kind of things could have went hand in hand. You know, I think when it comes to titles, if you're going to introduce 10, let 10 survive. Or like cut it in half, maybe every other step, because it is at Renown 5, you get Sentry, and then Renown 10, you get Sacred Templar. So, chipping away at the Flames Radiance event, and the daily quests and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're taking care of all those to try to get the 2 titles that we have left. Now, I'm not one to buy too much in the shop. I think, you know, the shop has its place. Every game needs it. I get it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and bash the shop because we're not forced to buy anything out of the shop. They're usually mounts and stuff. It's not pay to win items, which I'm okay with. But this new set of new great ravens that we have, a black and a white kind of modeled off Medivh and Khadgar, they are simply gorgeous. I want them, and you know, bad, but they're $35 for 2 mounts. I don't know how I feel about that, and I don't know if I feel like parting with $35. I don't have the in-game gold to buy the WoW tokens. I do the other way. I'll spend $20 to get a WoW token so I can have gold in the game every once in a while. So I don't know. If I get lucky and I'm feeling good one day, I'll spend that $35 and get those ravens, because they are super cool. I think with any character it would look great, but specifically a mage, especially if you got the staff with the raven on top of it and you got the feather form, it would look gorgeous. So definitely something I look forward to possibly getting. Let me know if you're going to get it or what you think about the items in the shop as a whole in the comments below. And if you made it this far, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, on my way to making great videos there, and I hope you guys keep coming back for more. And last but not least, there is a new Twitch drop. You know, I always have Twitch off in the side, kind of just sitting there doing its thing on the side, and at late night I listen to a couple other people, and early mornings I have my one. but it's Beatrice, which is looks like a darling little bee/beetle combo. I like getting them. They're free. You just link your Battle.net account with Twitch, which why not? And if you're watching people stream, they have the drops turned on. Get your free pets. I've got multiple pets. I believe a mount, back pieces over the time. So make sure you do out there. Give your Twitch people some love, and you get to get a pet on the side. Especially, you know, it's get in the habit of when every new patch or new season starts, you get a new Twitch drop. So something really cool that I find. It's a little freebie giveaway. Do I ever summon it? Will I ever summon it? Absolutely not. But it's in there, and it just adds to your pet total, so you can walk around town and know how many pets you have. All right, and that's it. That was everything in this past week. I do have a Mythic Plus video that I will have out about some changes that come down the line, since it was a kind of a healthier change in Mythic Plus. I did them two separately because I don't want to make this video drag on for everybody. But I thank you for sticking around and watching, and I will catch you on my next video. See ya.